since the day that we were born. Well, all that we get is ourselves hurt, bruised, and torn. We sing the rain fills up our lungs with sorrow, our heartaches move the ground. The letters that they wrote have withered away without a sound.
Tack så mycket.
We've been holding on to the thinnest of thread, all while our hearts were splintered to shred. Don't act surprised, I know you're a liar. We've been repairing the house still on fire. The shortest straw is still something to hold, but the grip loosens slowly as the story unfolds. Saying this to you is to preach to the choir, 'cause we've shared the repair of a house still on fire. The shingles shake as the walls give out and the rafters break and comes tumbling down. Just let it burn right down to until the last glow dies out. I can't recall when I first smelled the smoke, or how come the fire detector was broke. But I do know that there was a better time prior to when we were repairing a house still on fire. Next time around, when my house stands ablaze, I know what I'll see in the crystal ball's hate, and I'll do what I can for the flames to retire, so I won't have to repair a house still on fire.
Tack så mycket.
Tack.
Fruktsoda precis innan konserten var inte helt lyckat. Ja, vi går raskt vidare med The Same Thing All Over Again. At this point there ain't no going back, no way to save a heart that's turned completely black. I guess it's best to start up something new, to escape this constant state of deja vu. When the blue in the sky fades to gray, and I start to wish I had stayed, the Red Sea parts in my veins, and it's the same thing all over again. It's another chance to take a stand. Oh, go ahead, just do it, kid. You don't understand how it is to scorn your every self. But if you don't even try, well, then you can go to hell. So tell yourself that you've made a choice, all with the help of the devil's whispered voice, for something good and you to begin. Well, it's the same thing all over again. What was lost was yours and yours alone. Left behind was nothing but a cover blown. If these trembling hands should fail us now, next time around I'll be damned if we don't know how. Tight and riptide battle for the shore. Well, at least they know what they're fighting for. Every time we try to make amends, it's the same thing all over again. Da 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 da. Tack så mycket.
Tack så mycket.
All right, nu tar vi upp tempot lite med Set Me On Fire. You're gonna set me on fire, the kind that ignites and then never goes out. Sometimes I still feel your void in the morning. Someone other than no one. I tried to fill it with tangible things, then with my imagination. But you're gonna set me on fire, and I'm gonna watch myself burn. And this stubborn heart won't make leaving easy for me. Though repentant dead ends are all that I'm able to see. And it's not that I'm scared to lose you, it's that I feel that what I've hid in my pockets I never intended to steal. You're gonna set me on fire, and I will pretend that the heat doesn't hurt, and that 1,000 good decisions can make up for a single bad one. But the guilt will eat me up from inside, and I'll remain distant and hollow. So please won't you set me on fire, so that we can get this over with. And this stubborn heart won't make leaving easy for me. Though repentant dead ends are all that I'm able to see. And it's not that I'm scared to lose you, it's that I feel
my pockets I never intended to steal.
Turn off your headlight when alone on the road and the dark's thick as stone. Desolation never feels as good as when racing towards the faithful unknown. You're gonna set me on fire, and your Wolverine smile will light up the night and twist my sheets like a whirlwind, a hurricane through a ghost town. And now the box is empty and the drugs have kicked in, and I'll slowly float out of reach. 'Cause if you're gonna set me on fire, I might as well be the one to strike the match. And this stubborn heart won't make leaving easy for me. Though repentant dead ends are all that I'm able to see. And it's not that I'm scared to lose you, it's that I feel that what I've hid in my pockets I never intended to steal. Tack så mycket.
Tack så mycket.
Ska vi testa ny trudelutt som vi var tvungna att döpa precis för att vi skulle skriva upp den på lappen här. Och den There's Always Next Year. Until you have tethered your demon to a pole much further from here, when her misguiding hand is beyond your command, remember there's always next year. And until the songbird is singing, that old rusty cage has been cleared, when that comforting song has been gone for too long, remember there's always next year. The road up ahead makes you stay in your bed and sleep like a bear through the winter. Well, you're easily lost under layers of frost, but maybe that's just what you need. The helplessness which you've encountered makes me feel like a black marketeer with overly priced simplistic advice. Remember, there's always next year. Your rock-solid plans turn to dust in your hands, like an etch-a-sketch turned and then shaken. No one denies you've let go of the dials, but maybe that's just what you need. And although those words may be futile, they are in no way insincere. They carry a hope that you'll learn how to cope, to remember there's always next year. The road up ahead makes you stay in your bed and sleep like a bear through the winter. winter. Well, you're easily lost under layers of frost. Maybe that's just what you need. Maybe that's just what you need.
Tack så mycket.
Tack.
Då är det dags för vår sista låt. Och den ska jag köra på den gura. Okej. Vi tackar för oss med den här låten. Och den heter...
We deserve it all.
I see the rivers as they crawl up the steep mountainside, and in the rippling waves the reflection of oncoming murderous skies that circles around like a starved pack of wolves under the cover of night. We just stay still with the blank stare of fools. Well, no matter how loudly we call, we deserve it all. We shake down the trees and the scattering birds cast a shadow that covers us all, in which nothing can grow, yet we reap what we sow, and where none is done to forestall the smoldering rage of the swallowing seas that rise up like a union march. With a thundering roar, an abyss is revealed. No matter how deadly the fall, we deserve it all.
We deserve it.
We deserve it all. Like machines, we block out the guilt, leaving behind only ruins and rust. And a house that was built brick by brick will in an instant be turned into dust. I know that it's easier said than done, but it's like we're attempting to fail. The chances we got, well, this was the last one. There will be no curtain call.
We deserve it.
We deserve it all. We deserve it all.
Tack för oss.